June the 11th, 1962. The date which remained a mystery in the history of the inescapable prison, Alcatraz. 4 men, Clarence Anglin, John Anglin, Frank Morris and Alan West, made a planned escape from Alcatraz Island. The men began planning their escape in December 1961, under the leadership of Morris, the most intelligent of the 4, after one of them discovered some discarded saw blades on the prison grounds. Over the course of 6 months they slowly widened ventilation duct openings in their cells' walls, using the saw blades, spoons stolen from the commissary, and the drill improvised from the motor of a broken vacuum cleaner, until the openings were large enough to crawl through. They concealed their work with cardboard and various other items. Behind the cell tier was an unguarded utility corridor. From the corridor they climbed to the roof of their cell block inside the building, where they set up a small workshop. There, they assembled a variety of stolen and donated materials, including more than 50 raincoats that they turned into makeshift life preservers and a 6-by-14-foot rubber raft, the seams carefully stitched together and sealed with heat from nearby steam pipes. They built wooden paddles, and stole a small accordion-like concertina from another inmate to serve as a bellows to inflate the raft. Finally, they climbed a shaft of pipes and ducts to the building's roof, where they cut away most of the rivets holding a large ventilating fan and grill in place. To avoid discovery of their absence during routine bed checks while they were out of their cells, and after the escape itself, they sculpted realistic dummy heads from a mixture of soap and toilet paper, and decorated them with paint and their own hair. With towels and clothing piled under the blankets in their bunks and the dummy heads positioned on the pillows, they appeared to be sleeping peacefully. On the night of June the 11th, 1962, with all preparations completed, the men initiated their escape. Unfortunately, West had used cement to shore up crumbling concrete around his vent opening, and it had hardened, narrowing the hole and fixing the grill in place. By the time he was able to remove the grill and re-widen the hole sufficiently, the others had left without him. He returned to his cell and went to sleep. From the service corridor, Morris and the Anglin brothers climbed to the roof. Guards heard a loud crash as they broke through the shaft onto the roof, but since nothing further was heard, the source of the noise was not investigated. Hauling their gear with them, they descended a 50-foot wall by sliding down a kitchen vent pipe to the ground, then climbed 2 12-foot barbed wire perimeter fences. At the northeast shoreline, near the power plant, which was a blind spot in the prison's network of searchlights and gun towers, they inflated their raft with the concertina. At some time after 10 o'clock, investigators estimated, they departed.